Hi, I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network, and we're here meeting with the visionary organizations as named by National Mortgage Professional magazine. One of the visionary organizations that was named was Class Appraisal. Class Appraisal is a firm that sets itself aside from the various other companies out there that work with the top lenders to ensure proper values in the properties that they're working with. What's unique about Class Appraisal is that they make sure that the vision is consistent from the management all the way down to the appraisal partners that they work with. And joining us is John Tallinger, who's Vice President of Sales and Marketing of Class Appraisal. John, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me, Andrew. Appreciate it.
So, John, listen, I want to get right into this. You guys were right there in the forefront when appraisal independence really started in 2009. Class Appraisal was right there. What was the original vision that you guys had for Class Appraisal?
So, off the bat, the first version of appraiser independence was it was a massive change for the industry, and loan originators right off the bat were up in arms with the changes. They used to be able to directly engage the appraisers, and then all of a sudden now they had to go through a third party. So you can imagine they were not too happy about the changes. So we had to make sure that we were giving the best service and the best possible turn times out of the gate to make sure that the originators that we were working with were happy with the service we were giving them. On top of that, industry took a pretty big hit after the housing market crash of 2007, 2008. We knew that first thing we had to do was really help to try and restore credibility to the appraisal industry. So compliance was the initiative that was kind of forefront in our mind, that we had to make sure from day one, we tackled the compliance situation and made sure that there was never any compliance violations whatsoever. But realistically, outside of compliance and keeping our clients happy and getting through the initial bumps and bruises in the road there, the long-term vision for us was to become the top appraisal management company in the country.
Makes sense. So John, tell me, from that original vision, what still holds true to today?
Believe it or not, I would say that everything that we originally started off with, all of our original vision still is holding true today. We've been able to grow organically with, a lot of the clients that we started out with. We're very fortunate. They grew, and as they grew, we grew with them. And we really did a great job for the clients that we were working with. And as a result, the word spread that, hey, this company's doing a good job. It allowed us to get some opportunities with some new lenders. And, fast forward 7-8 years later, we're working with some of the top lenders in the industry now. But things haven't changed at all. We're still making sure that compliance is very, very important to us. We have a chief compliance attorney and a chief appraiser on staff who we honestly believe are two of the best in the industry. We also staff, I would say, we've got about 75 to 80 employees right now, and we have a very high number of those people are either currently licensed or certified appraisers or former appraisers.
Great. Now, let me ask you, talk a little bit about the unique relationship that you have with your appraiser partners, because I feel like that is something that's leading you to continue to grow and maintain the relationships that you have with these top lenders in the country.
Yeah, so, as you may or may not know, I have a soft spot for appraisers. I'm personally an appraiser myself. So, since day one when we started the company, we always knew that we were going to make it a very, very appraisal-friendly, landscape here. Ironically, the landscape has changed quite a bit. The appraiser population is starting to shrink. So it's more important than ever that we have a very, very solid relationship with our appraiser partners. And that's really what we call them. We don't call them vendors. We don't look at them as contractors. We look at them as our appraiser partners. And so we realized that what we had to do is we had to start thinking outside the box. What can we do as a company to make sure that those appraisers treat us like we're their top priority? So we do things that other AMCs just don't do. We do a 24-hour quick pay for our top appraisers, so they get paid very, very quickly within 24 hours of completing the assignment and submitting it to us. And then we just, we're there for them. We support them. We keep them close to home. We offer them consistent volume. We treat them well. We treat them with respect. As a result, those appraisers have prioritized us, which means faster turn times, and eventually that means our clients are able to close their loans faster.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what great things lie ahead for those that are currently doing business with Class Appraisal and the new clients that I'm sure you're going to be doing more business with soon?
So good question. So going forward, the biggest thing for us is, we've been very, very fortunate. We've been able to grow and land some of the largest lenders in the country. And for us now, we're really putting an emphasis on making sure that we're taking care of the great clients that we have, trying to grow within those clients, trying to actually be choosy about who we're working with. We're working with some really, really good clients that they get us, and we operate the same way that they do. We have the same fundamentals and the same beliefs as them. So we're trying to grow within those clients. When they have problems, when they have issues, we get them taken care of right away. We prioritize our clients, and it's making a big difference. We really believe in full transparency. So we want our clients and our business partners to have as much information as possible. So we're providing them, up to the minute metrics on how we've performed in each state, the areas where they're having pain points. We communicate with them on a regular basis to make sure that, if there's an issue, when there's an issue, if there's a shortage of appraisers in a certain market, that we're addressing that immediately to make sure that, the clients can leave the appraisal stuff to us, and then they can focus on doing things that are more important, like trying to actually get their loans closed.
Fantastic. John, again, thank you for taking the time out of your day and joining us.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
All right. And I'm Andrew Berman for the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
This is Mortgage News Network.